Hi, today we're going to be showing you how to install the LunchBox pre-order system. And what this is it provides minimum waste with accurate ordering and preparation for either schools or offices or any other kind of organization that needs some kind of system in place to where they can do pre-orders for lunches for the cafeteria or just for ordering lunch. So let's dive right in. So what we're going to be doing is pulling up the documentation, and we're going to make sure we have the minimum requirements. So let's go ahead and start copying the files. So once you purchase the system from Code Canyon, you're going to see your list of folders here: documentation, which will take you to the documentation that I'm using right now, LunchBox, which is all the core files, and then the manual install in case you don't want to use the install.php. So we're going to copy these files. Once those files are copied, we'll be able to go to localhost /lunchbox, and it should redirect us to an install, just like so. If it doesn't redirect you, all you need to do is /install.php, and it'll take you right there. So once you see this screen, then we need to create our database. So let's go to PHP MyAdmin, go ahead and log into that. Let's go to user accounts, add new user account. I'm gonna hit generate. Change that to local, and just name this LunchBox test. And I like generating new passwords for every program that I have. And then we're going to want to check mark create database, same name, and grant all privileges, and then go down to go. We're going to enter our password. Just want to make sure that database created successfully, and it did. So we can go back here to install. Just a one-click install. Once you have the database configuration, you can see it connected to the database. Now if you get an error at this screen, that means either the username or password is wrong for the database, or your config file is not writable. And to check that, we can just go into our htdocs LunchBox core and make sure your config.php file is writable and not read-only. And you're going to want to change that back once you're done installing the system. So once we're done with that, you can go ahead and hit login. And the default login is admin. And of course do a little math problem that helps against brute force attacks. Go ahead and log in. Once you log in, there's just some demo content in here. You can go ahead and get that all deleted. But we just wanted to show you that it's a pretty easy install. So go to my profile to get that cleared up. You can change your avatar if you want. If I agree. If you want to see the terms, they're right there, but you can get that changed by going into the admin and site settings, and you can change that information right here for the terms of service. And here, while we're here, you can change the ordering time. So if you want people to only order during a certain time, you can set that right here. Make sure you set your time zone. This is very important to see that this is your time that's reflecting on your computer. So if it's not, then you need to change your time zone. You can change your currency, if it's pound, cent, or USD. You can change the front logo, top logo, and I'll explain those too in just a moment. The URL, you want to make sure you change it to whatever your install URL is, or the forgot password will not work. Contact emails, what the system will send emails out, so change that to whatever you want that to be sent. Here you can check, mark all lunch orders complete. Be careful with this, because when you do that, whatever the lunch cost will take from the student's account. So when these are all complete, these will take the funds out of the students' funds. And if they have no funds, then it's going to give them a negative red symbol. And if they have red, that means it's either negative or $0. And here, while we're in the student section, this is where you can create a new student and give them funds if they need it. You can import a CSV file, and here's a template. Please use the template. And then if you need to delete a whole bunch of users at one time, you can do that as well. Dive into the lunch list. This is where we can just view the lunch real quick if we need to make a change. You can change their bread item or main type, and then if it's completed, you can change to complete, and that will take the funds out of the account. You can see it removed from the account. So if we go back into that student, we can see that now they only have $31. The lunch settings area is where you can change bread types, main types, fill-in types, lunch times. If you want to do a breakfast, you can activate that. Biscuit types, drink types, you can change all that right from here. Again, the admin section, you have a lot of control. You can see if the user has email login events enabled, if they agree to the terms of service. Two-factor is if it's enabled for their account or not. So once all the orders are pending and done, you can hit the lunch order PDF, and that'll download a PDF, and you can print these out on the Avery template to print those labels out. And I can show you, should be right in here. Yeah, it's Avery Template L6023. So you can print those out if you need labels for the lunches or not. Well, that's pretty much it. There's a couple of features I didn't go over, but once you use the system and play with it a little bit, you'll be able to navigate around. If you find any bugs or any issues, please contact our support at ignitepros.com, and we can get that cleared up for you. And if there's anything else, let us know. Have a great day.